Good morning. Everyone can please be seated. My name is Amy Dittmar, and as the Provost of Rice University, I would like to welcome all of you to the December 2024 commencement. It is my pleasure to introduce the distinguished guests who are here with me on the stage. I'll introduce them from my right to left. Fred Oswald, Herbert S. Autry, Professor of Psychology, Professor of Management, Chief Marshal, and Mace Bearer. Rachel Clay, Associate Registrar. Saiichi Matsuda, Dean of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. Bridget Gorman, Dean of Undergraduates. Luai Nakle, Dean of the George R. Brown School of Engineering and Computing. Kathleen Canning, Dean of Humanities. Thomas Killian, Dean of the Weiss School of Natural Sciences. Igor Maranovic, Dean of the School of Architecture. The empty chair is where I will be sitting. Matthew Loden, Dean of the Shepherd School of Music. Peter Rodriguez, Dean of Rice Business and the Jones Graduate School of Business. Rachel Kimbrough, Dean of the School of Social Sciences. Robert Bruce, Dean of the Glasscock School of Continuing Studies. Fred Higgs, Vice Provost for Academic Affairs, and Alexander Bird, Vice Provost for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Today, we celebrate a significant milestone in the lives of our graduates. We are here because of their passion for discovery, commitment to hard work, and dedicated pursuit of knowledge. Graduates, many of you will leave here today and already probably have excellent job offers, amazing opportunities that will allow you to have successful careers and support yourself and your families for years to come. Your hard work has literally paid off, and that is certainly something for all of us to celebrate. As you begin this next stage of your lives and your careers, I encourage you to view your education as more than just a means to an end. You have benefited from a personalized, inclusive education in a supportive learning community while engaging in real-world experiences and groundbreaking research. These are life-changing experiences, and you've already had and will continue to have amazing opportunities. Those opportunities come with a responsibility to learn and use what you've gained here to benefit others outside of Rice. As you sit here today and think about your next steps, ask yourself, what will I do to make the world a better place for my family, my immediate neighborhood, workplace, social networks, or people I may not have ever met who may be on the other side of the world? What you've experienced is more unique than you realize. At Rice, you received a holistic education, honing your critical thinking skills, enhancing your instincts to innovate, and developing the character to lead with integrity. You gain that in your classes, in your group work and projects outside of class, engaging with your fellow students and managing the balance that was required to do all of this while caring for yourself and for those around you. Integrity means following your moral compass, honoring your word, and doing what you say you will do. It means doing what is right, even and perhaps especially when it is hard. And you will have plenty of opportunities to make really hard choices in whatever you do next, whether in academia, industry, personal relationships. Integrity means speaking up for those who cannot speak for themselves and making a positive difference in the world. In my own professional life, I can think of so many instances where someone needed to speak up either for an individual or for what that institution needed. And I had to decide, is that me? Certainly staying quiet is always the easier path, but in those moments where I was the most likely one to be heard, where I could stand up for someone or speak in favor of a decision that advances the institution, I have never regretted putting aside what may be easy at that moment and calmly and respectfully speaking up. When you act with integrity, work with excellence, and care for the well-being of others, you are a leader. Whether you aspire to be a leader or not, you are. Leadership is not a title, it is not a job. It is about using your influence to guide and to benefit others, and by doing so, having an impact that is far greater than any one person can do alone. This doesn't mean that being a leader means you have to give up a sense of yourself. In fact, good leadership requires authenticity. It means being clear about who you are and what you value, making decisions consistent with those values. You don't always have to be right. In fact, I can assure you that many times you may not be. But through your consistent leadership, guided through integrity, you will build trust and a positive environment for all of those around you. Whether they are graduate student researchers in your lab, people who report to you on a corporate team, or volunteers in a community organization that you care about. People will appreciate your steadfastness and resilience, especially when times are tough. Throughout my own career, I have tried to work to lead with humanity and authenticity. I may not always know what is the right answer in that moment, but people still need to be guided by someone in those challenging times. And that means learning and acting in real time on how to respond to issues that no textbook, classroom can teach you. In a prior role, one day, I had a particularly difficult moment. The institution was having a particularly difficult moment. And it was unclear how the institution or all of the people in it were going to move forward. The future was uncertain, and people were unsure, unsettled, and upset. In that moment of crisis, I did one very small thing that always comes back to me. In that day and that week that followed, I turned all the conference rooms in our building into gathering spaces. People were told they could step away from their work and use those spaces to gather with colleagues and have private conversations, or to sit alone and reflect. Some people used those spaces and were able to gather themselves and overcome what was happening. And others came together in order to think about how to go forward. But even more were the people that said that they valued the authentic humanity of allowing for that moment of adjustment. I'm not sure if it was the right or the perfect decision, but the trust that was earned in those days was likely more important than any subsequent decision that led the institution forward. Living and working in a diverse community like the one you have here at Rice and in Houston, you have also learned that it is essential to stay true to your values and principles while being open to others' perspectives and open to your perspectives growing and changing. Your Rice education has opened your mind to new ideas. It has opened your lives to people who are different from you, and it will open the doors for you to make an incredible impact on the world. As graduates of Rice University, you are our and the world's future. Your education has prepared you to tackle the complex challenges of our time, whether it be in science, technology, humanities, art, music, architecture, social sciences, or so much more. You have the ability to improve human health and well-being, to steward environmental resources, to invent new technologies, create beautiful music, art, and literature, teach others, transform education, design spaces that promote well-being and community, build diverse work environments, shape public policy, and on and on. Your education has given you a strong foundation, but it is your passion, your perseverance, and your integrity that will shape the future. Dean Matsuda will announce our August and December doctoral candidates, who will be hooded by their mentor from the relevant academic schools. After all doctoral students have been hooded, the deans of the academic schools will present the candidates for the various advanced degrees, followed by Dean Gorman, who will read the names of the undergraduate candidates. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Seiichi Matsuda, Dean of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. Welcome. The degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to scholars who have successfully completed a rigorous course of study and research and who have made original contributions to human knowledge, culminating in a publicly defended thesis or dissertation. We will now begin the hooding of our doctoral candidates. Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy please come forward when I read their names? Dr. Lisa Lam Jui successfully defended a thesis entitled Shear Stress and Cellular Crosstalk in Discrete Subaortic Stenosis, Implications for Fibrotic Membrane Formation, mentored by Dr. Jane Grande Allen. Dr. Noel Molina Limon successfully defended a thesis entitled RAD5 Replication Fork Rescue Mechanism Elucidation with a Structural Perspective, mentored by Julia Velasquez and hooded by Yang Gao. Dr. Ronan W. O'Connell successfully defended a thesis entitled Development of Experimental Platforms for Ultra-High Throughput Exploration of Complex Genetic Design Spaces, mentored by Dr. Caleb Basher. Dr. Kavya Lahari Singh Mampali successfully defended a thesis entitled Magnetic Nanoparticle-Based Immunoassays for Rapid High-Sensitivity Detection of Protein Biomarkers, mentored by Dr. Peter Lillehoy. Dr. Chi Shu successfully defended a thesis entitled Pseudomonas aeruginosa, Strategies in Infection and Intraspecies Competition, mentored by Dr. Natasha Kirienko. Dr. Ye Zhu successfully defended a thesis entitled Rapid Hydrogel Micropatterning and Cadherin Switching, Insights into Developmental Patterning and Mesodermal Trajectories in Human Embryonic Stem Cells, mentored by Dr. Arya Warmflash and hooded by Dr. Daniel Wagner. From the Department of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering, Dr. Dongju Lee successfully defended a thesis entitled Versatile Light-Mediated Synthesis and Applications of Degradable Polymers with Complex Architectures, mentored by Dr. Rafael Verduzco. Dr. Nataira Marie Pagan successfully defended a thesis entitled Structure and Dilational Response of Asphaltenes with Varying Solvent Quality, mentored by Dr. Amanda Marcial. From the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, Dr. Ashish Pal successfully defended a thesis entitled system identification and damage detection solutions, sensor fusion, algorithms, and physics-guided learning, mentored by Dr. Satish Nagarajaya and hooded by Dr. Bruce Weissman. Dr. Anibal Tafur successfully defended a thesis entitled Methods and Tools for Risk-Informed Resilience Enhancement of Coastal Intermodal Freight Networks, mentored by Dr. Jamie Paget and hooded by Dr. Leonardo Dueñas Osorio. From the Department of Computer Science, Dr. Jung-hyung Lyle Kim successfully defended a thesis entitled Algorithmic, Structural, and Pragmatic Acceleration Techniques in Machine Learning and Quantum Computing, mentored by Dr. Anastasios Kyrilidis. Dr. Tian-Young Pan successfully defended a thesis entitled Towards Scalable and Robust Integrated Task and Motion Planning in the Real World, mentored by Dr. Lydia Kavraki. Dr. Carlos Quintero Peña successfully defended a thesis entitled Towards Robust Planning for High-Depth-of-Field Robots in Human Environments, the Role of Optimization, mentored by Dr. Lydia Kavraki. Dr. Mikkel Woodland successfully defended a thesis entitled Predicting Liver Segmentation Model Failure with Feature-Based Out-of-Distribution Detection and Generative Adversarial Networks, mentored by Ankit Patel, and I have the privilege of the hooding. Dr. Fangfei Yang successfully defended a thesis entitled Towards Fine-Grained Isolation Mechanisms for Intra-Process Isolation, mentored by Professor Alan Cox and hooded by Professor Nathan Daltonhan. From the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, Dr. Fatima Al-Rashadan successfully defended a thesis entitled Wireless Magneto-Electric Communication for Bioelectronics, mentored by Dr. Jacob Robinson. Dr. Ying Fan successfully defended a thesis entitled Interfacing the Brain, High Channel Count Neural Recording and Minimally Invasive Brain Stimulation ASICS, mentored by Taiyun Chi. Dr. Shibo Gao successfully defended a thesis entitled Treadmill I/O, a novel multimodal VR tool for studying learning of complex rodent behaviors, mentored by Caleb Kamir. From the Department of Material Science and Nanoengineering, Dr. Xiaoshun Fang successfully defended a thesis entitled Towards More Powerful Materials Microstructure Simulation, Extension to Soft Matter Systems, and Acceleration by Machine Learning, mentored by Dr. Ming Tang. Dr. Andrew Lauren Hitt successfully defended a thesis entitled Computational Analysis and Prediction of Defect Distribution in Energy and Low-Dimensional Materials, mentored by Dr. Ming Tang. Dr. Mohammed Shahjadul Hok Thakur successfully defended a thesis entitled Additive Manufacturing of Bio-Inspired Sustainable Composites, mentored by Dr. Pulakul Ajayan. From the Department of Statistics, Dr. Danielle Bourgeois successfully defended a thesis entitled Declarative Machine Learning with Einsummable, mentored by Dr. Rudy Guerra and hooded by Dr. Chris Germain. From the School of Humanities, Department of Art History, Dr. Dasol Kim successfully defended a dissertation entitled Muslim, Sub-Saharan African, and Native American Bodies as European Furnishings, 1500 to 1700, mentored by Dr. Diane Wolfthal. From the Department of English, Dr. Lindsay Diane Graham successfully defended a dissertation entitled Unnatural Disasters, Healing Epistemic Invisibility Through Digital Archiving, mentored by Dr. Kirsten Oster. From the Department of Religion, Dr. Christopher Patrick Sen successfully defended a dissertation entitled The Rise of the Magician State, Remote Viewing, Telepathic Influence, and the Secret History of the Mind-Machine Interface, mentored by Dr. Jeffrey Kreipel. From the School of Natural Sciences, Department of Chemistry, Dr. Kangji Bian successfully defended a thesis entitled A Radical Approach to Photochemical Transformations Using Earth-Abundant Metals, mentored by Dr. Julian West. From the Department of Ecology and Evolutionary Biology, Dr. Marina Elon Hutchins successfully defended a thesis entitled Fruit Fly Fight Club, Investigating the Causes and Effects of Social Information Use and Production, mentored by Dr. Julia Saltz. From the Department of Physics and Astronomy, Dr. John Patrick Roter successfully defended a thesis entitled Measurements of Off-Shell Production of the Higgs Boson through W Bosons and the Higgs Width in the Vector Boson Fusion Channel at the CMS Experiment with square root S equals 13 TeV, mentored by Dr. Darren Acosta. Dr. Han Wu successfully defended a thesis entitled Spectroscopy Studies on van der Waals Magnets and Topological Quantum Materials, mentored by Dr. Ming Yi. From the Jones Graduate School of Business, Dr. Patrick John Blonian successfully defended a thesis entitled Essays on Financial Market Structure and Shareholder Voting, mentored by Dr. Carrie Back. From the School of Social Sciences, Department of Psychological Studies, Dr. Lydia Wu Chung successfully defended a dissertation entitled From Stress to Dementia Risk, an examination of psychological, immunological, and neurobiological mechanisms underlying increased risk for Alzheimer's disease and related dementias in widowers, mentored by Dr. Christopher Fagundes. Dr. Melissa Cloutier successfully defended a dissertation entitled The Relationship Between Eye Movements and Audiovisual Time to Contact Estimates in Young and Old Adults, mentored by Dr. Patricia DeLucia. Dr. Nessa Kim successfully defended a dissertation entitled Deploying Usability, Ensuring Trust in Electronic Voting for Military Absentee Voters, mentored by Dr. Philip Kortum. And from the Department of Sociology, Dr. Quinton Gorman Jr. successfully defended a dissertation entitled The Sociopolitical Implications of Blacks' Belief in the Significance of Systemic Racism, mentored by Dr. Tony Ann Brown. Madam Provost, these candidates and others whose names will appear on the registrar's official list have fulfilled all the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and have been recommended by the faculty to the Board of Trustees for these degrees. Please give a big round of applause to our 2024 doctoral students. Thank you. Our advanced degree candidates have achieved a landmark in their academic lives, the mastery of their disciplines through the completion of an advanced degree. We gather today to present them publicly, to congratulate them, and to celebrate their accomplishments. the deans of the academic schools will present the candidates for the various degrees. The deans will appear in a specific order, the order in which the school's first dean was appointed. Dean Luai Nakle will present the candidates for master's degrees awarded by the George R. Brown School of Engineering and Computing.
Good morning, everyone. I'm glad to see all the parents and family and friends here. The George R. Brown School of Engineering and Computing has 9 departments. We have 3 types of master's degrees: Master of Science, the Master of Arts, and a Master's of Engineering. The Master's of Engineering degrees does not have a thesis, but it has internship and stresses the interaction with industry for a professional career as an engineer. Our Masters of Science degrees have a thesis as usual, but what is a bit unusual, we have a Master of Arts in the school in 2 departments, the Department of Computational Applied Math and Operations Research and the Department of Statistics. Furthermore, we have 3 master's degree programs with in-person and fully online cohorts. Those are our master's degrees in computer science, data science, and engineering management and leadership. It's my pleasure now to introduce the candidates for the degrees of Master of Science, Master of Arts, and the various professional master degrees from the George R. Brown School of Engineering and Computing. Abdul Aziz Mohammed Del Ameri. Omran Taki. Chima Adioli. Jingyi Han. Ananya Mugoli. Anderson Roy Phillips. Kayla Graciela Vogt. Jing Wang. Raida Asayud. Siti Shoki Daya Chanun. Michael Abiularbi. Esteban Patricio Ortez. Mohammed Ama Al-Kanderi. Ali Gadanfar. Yi Chang Lin. Yik Hao Tu. Si Chuang Chen. Ching Chen. Yutong Shui. Yusheng Yang. Srivastava Suhas Prakash Achanta. Haitham Batnij. Carter Allen Bodinger. Chingxuan Tai. Jiwan Tai. Chun Min Chan. Yidan Cheng. Adeline Yao Yi Chu. Nikhil Chigali. Rongdi Chu. Bryce Demedio. Tram Quinn Duan. Pavan Kumar Pranav Donipudi. Diana Dutava. Sakshi Gupta. Fei Chi Han. Ching Yin Shi. Zhanhua Hu. Jackie Hu. Chian Huang. Steve Allen Hudson. Laura Margaret Jabr. Kwan Si Hung. Xiaowei Zhan. Xiuqi Li. Chung Yuen Li. Jahui Li. Jiarui Liang. Jiaiwan Liang. Yu Cheng Liao. Jihao Lin. Wei Li Liu. Miguel Angel Lopez Medina. Xiang Lu, Wenqing Lu, Anusha Mishra, Mary Nam, Tuan Min Win, Ji Xuan Ni, Yihan Yu, Pei Chi Pan, Yun Shan Nicole Chu, Hua Hua Chang, Taoyang Shi, Lin Xingyi Sun, Pranav Suryadevara, Haonan Wang, Sungyi Wang, Yichia Wang, Yufan Wang, Luke William Watson, Dongling Wu, Wayne Yang, Swimming Zhao, Jiahao Zhu, Jianggu Zhang, Adekunle Oladimeji Adegboyega, Aldo Aaron Alvarez Gutierrez, Chi Zhong Fang, Yushan Gao, Oshana Heller, Jacob Lapp, Xingui Li, Chizui Li, Kayan Ma, Chunyi Mao, Freddy Andres Angarita Cuesta, Yinyu Chin. Dominique Duliepre. Elise Rain Gibney. Shinran Lee. Jining Lee. Jackie Liu. Xiangqin Wan. Keiji Wang. Jair Chia. Hawazin Saeed Al-Ghamdi. Emily Coral Josephson. Julieta Mariano. Christopher Edward Ordonez. Gautam Ketanbai Patel. Sandro Paolo Serponi. Shangyun Tang. Valentina Vareto. Alibi Jomashev. Nana Yo Bawai. Xidan Zhang. Dandy Wang. Shongmin Wu. Alexandria Lee Brook. Anthony Hu. Chinwei Huang. Linshan Jiang. Mingji Liu. Jikang Liu. Yungi Wan. Tian Wu. Yizhu Yang. Yishuan Zhao. Chi Ju. Done? Yeah. Congratulations to all the graduates of the School of Engineering and Computing. It is now my pleasure to introduce Kathleen Canning, Dean of the School of Humanities.
Good morning. The School of Humanities has 8 departments, 5 of which offer the PhD: art history, English, history, philosophy, and religion. While it's possible to earn the master's degree in these departments as a terminal degree, it is typically earned on the way to the PhD. The Department of Religion has a freestanding master's degree, and one of our students today has completed the master's in religion. Do we have the student? Michael Joseph Kurian. Congratulations. The remainder of our students receiving masters are hard at work already preparing their PhDs. Dean Thomas Killian will present the candidates for master's degree awarded by the Rice School of Natural Sciences.
I want to start by adding my welcome to all of you on this auspicious occasion. The Weiss School of Natural Sciences offers the Master of Arts, Master of Science, and the Professional Science master's degrees. The Master of Arts and Master of Science develop an advanced understanding of a core academic subject through a combination of coursework and genuine research experience. Many of the individuals who receive an MA or MS degree proceed directly on towards a PhD. The Professional Science Master's program combines disciplinary academic rigor with the real-world skills necessary to succeed in industry. The 5 Professional Science Master's programs focus on opportunities in targeted cross-disciplinary areas. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the candidates for the degrees of Master of Science, Master of Arts, and the various professional master's degrees from the Weiss School of Natural Sciences. Naya Davis. Ivy Lee. Donna Matthew. Joanna Wing Yimoy. Maxine Ziva Akrofi. Elaine Wong. Mackenzie Elise Jones. Rachel Ray. Deepika Yerva. Vincent Dylan Bucharela. Mohamed Faiz Hassim. Gigo Wahi Mismanos. Bernard Seam. Dalmiro Zolezi Mir. Riley Andrew Becker. Guido Roque Bertola. Wenting Gi. Coleman Paul Nickum. Solomon Nyamake. Aaron Jonathan Shu. Linda Delgado Libien. Michael Magaleta. Pedro Nicolas Sanchez. This completes the master's degrees in the Weiss School of Natural Sciences. Congratulations, graduates. Dean Igor Marjanovic will now present the candidates for advanced degrees awarded by Rice's School of Architecture.
Hello and welcome. We award 3 degrees in the School of Architecture. The Bachelor of Architecture degree presents a post-baccalaureate work in an accredited program leading to architectural licensure. It's a culmination of a 6-year program that includes a year-long internship in offices all over the world. The Master of Architecture degree represents the completion of graduate coursework in an accredited program leading to an architectural licensure as well. Most of the students have studied here for 2.5 or 3.5 years, depending on their previous degree, which can range from a BA degree with majors in architecture or English, so it's a very intense program. The Master of Science in the Architecture is a 1-year post-baccalaureate degree, which is a research program in the school. Today, we will be awarding the Master of Architecture degree. Will the candidates please come forward as I call your name? Juliet Ann Hollister. Congratulations. Maria Alejandra Lescano Perez. And now, Dean Matthew Loden will present the candidates for advanced degrees awarded by the Shepherd School of Music. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. The Master of Music is a 2-year program that requires rigorous training with faculty artists and scholars through individual seminars, lessons, and coachings. The program includes work on original compositions, scholarly research, and offers an array of performance opportunities that includes large ensembles, chamber music, and solo repertoire. Marshals, will you please bring forward the candidate for the degree of Master of Music? Grant Gregory Smith. Next, Peter Rodriguez, Dean for the Jones Graduate School of Business, will present the candidates for the master's degree awarded by the Jones Graduate School of Business.
Good morning. The Master's of Accounting program prepares students with technical proficiency and high ethical standards in all major aspects of public accounting and financial valuation expertise, critical aspects of corporate governance regarding financial statements, and an analytical approach to problem solving. Graduates of the Master of Accounting program are stewards of the integrity of information, which ensures trust in the soundness of financial markets and guides the decisions that govern the flow of capital around the globe. I will now introduce the candidate for the degree of Master of Accounting from the Jones Graduate School of Business. Mert Achman. The Masters of Business Administration degree program develops high-performance leaders able to draw upon intellectual frameworks across many disciplines to respond to tomorrow's challenges, and to seize tomorrow's opportunities. I will now introduce the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration from the Jones Graduate School of Business. Ethan Powell. Ife Adelona. Alicia Muhammad Ajani. Romain Orlando Anglin. Brant P. Banks. Anjay Kumar Batra. Pame Isiboedu. Nana Yabo Achi. Ami Buckner. Kaylin L. Bullock Griffin. Gabriel Eduardo Castro. Shelley Nicole Chevens. Connor William Dahl. Robert Kramer Davis. Onyebuchi Igolum. Tyrell Trayvon Fairley. James Foster. Kennedy Nicole Gamble. Denise Gazer. Erica Gordon. Justin Gregory. Deanna Sharna Gresham. Jonathan A. Hines. Huma Fatima Hussein. Dr. Amin Aziz Jamal. Dante Jenkins. John Joe. Brian Douglas Lanier. Justin Mahler. Jason Taylor McDaniel. Max Leonard Newton. Travis Owsley. Letitia Roxanne Pond. Mauricio Quesada. Natalie Ray. Dathan Lawrence Ross. Jesse Sanchez. Lutfi Saker. Ted Joseph Ciego. Michael Sadiq. Clay Thomas Servin. Ronaldo Dario Simoni. Anthony H. Sledge. Casey M. Sparks. Graham J. Taylor. Weilun Ting. Yvonne Lynette Trejo. Chukma Williams Ulasi. Emily Rose Valadez. Alexander Porter Vandiver. Tracy Christine Walker. Nova Wong. I have no name here. Sorry. Stefano Suñez. Sorry. All right. Congratulations to all the graduates of the Jones Graduate School of Business. Dean Rachel Kimbrough will now present the candidates for master's degree in the School of Social Sciences.
Good morning. The School of Social Sciences provides a Master of Arts across 5 different departments, including anthropology, economics, political science, psychology, and sociology, and 5 professional master's degrees in global affairs, energy economics, social policy evaluation, industrial organizational psychology, and human factors and human-computer interaction. It is my pleasure to introduce you to the Master of Arts candidates for the School of Social Sciences. Megan Rose McSpedden. Katie Alexander. Moses Ohini Biney. Lauren Jo Harvey. Alma Karen Rosas Rodriguez. Jakira Silas. Pranav Deshpande. Aniko Fushimi. Yiyang Guao. Joaquin Alfredo. Zarar Elt. Juan Manuel Gomez. Matthew Phillips. Is this continuing studies? Okay. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Dean Robert Bruce will present the candidates for advanced degrees in the Glasscock School of Continuing Studies.
Good morning. The Suzanne M. Glasscock School of Continuing Studies has two graduate degree programs represented today, the Master of Arts in Teaching and the Masters of Liberal Studies, the Master of Liberal Studies. For our Master of Arts in Teaching graduates, research demonstrates that when schools thrive, communities thrive. And for a school to thrive, it must have outstanding teachers. Everyone celebrating an accomplishment here today does so in part because a teacher believed in them, invested in them, and changed their lives for the better. For those choosing this path, for those committed to teaching our children, thank you for leading our schools and advancing our communities. For our Master of Liberal Studies graduates, in many ways, you represent the words of Rice's first president, Edgar Odell Lovett, when he said that education does not begin with the university, nor does it end with the university. It is a matter of life, the whole span of life. Our Master of Liberal Studies program is an interdisciplinary degree that is taught by award-winning Rice faculty from across the university. Some students are retired from their primary careers. Others are in the midst of their professional lives as doctors, attorneys, teachers, engineers, and nonprofit leaders. Congratulations to each of you. I will now introduce the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching and Master of Liberal Studies. But I know Thaddeus Kenny. Thaddeus Kenny. Mark Lindroth. Craig Murin. That completes the Glasscock School of Continuing Studies. Congratulations, graduates.
Madam Provost, these candidates and others whose names will appear on the registrar's official list have fulfilled all of the requirements for a master's degree or a postmaster's diploma and have been recommended by the faculty to the Board of Trustees for those degrees. Let's give a big round of applause to our master's scholars. The candidates for the bachelor's degrees will be presented by Dr. Bridget Gorman, Dean of Undergraduates.
The Bachelor of Arts degree marks the completion of a program of liberal undergraduate education in the arts and sciences. The Bachelor of Science degree marks the completion of an undergraduate program of liberal education combined with science or engineering. The Bachelor of Music degree marks the completion of a program of professional and liberal undergraduate education in music. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, the Bachelor of Science, and the Bachelor of Music degrees please come forward when I call your name? Jack Alexander Ben Shoshan. Mac Blundell. Abigail Elizabeth Brem. Ashton Thierry Brown. Kobe Campbell. Micah Harrison Davis. Jonah Doddridge. Alyssa Boomy Dunbrock. Ashira Nalani Edelheit Rice. Kayla Sean Grimes. Haley Claire Hammer. Jalen Samir Hargrove. John Tassiri Harrington. Kennedy Catherine Hart. Dustin Benjamin Ho. Alex Scott Hochstein. Muyao Wang. Amna Yahya Ibrahim. Gal Cadman. Vivian Lee. Hinari Pilo Katzman. Marcus Chengwan Liu. Montserrat Luna. Benjamin Alexander Martinez. Caleb Joseph Matthews. Nia Nicole McCardle. Luke Moore. Nanya Nambiar. Kobe Nyo. Omodolapo Deborah Oganyemi. Anna Park. Manasvi Paturu. Jalen Isaiah Reeves. Caio Santos Skornicki. Alex Brehan Upton. Agustin Valles. Patricio Vila. Jay Yu. Yasha Zemmel. Thomas Charles Stone. Chinzu Zhao. Michelle Zhang. Madam Provost, these candidates and others whose name will appear on the registrar's official list have fulfilled all of the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, or Bachelor of Music, and have been recommended by the faculty to the Board of Trustees for these degrees. I extend my personal congratulations to each of you and your families.
We will now proceed to the conferring of degrees, an act that defines our basic mission as an academic enterprise. Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy please rise? It is customary at each Rice commencement to ask the entire assembly to rise while the doctoral degrees are confirmed. Assembly, please rise, if you are able. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the President of Rice University, I confer upon you, those of you whose names will appear on the registrar's official list, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and admit to you all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges appropriate to these degrees. Congratulations. Please be seated. Will the candidates for the master's degrees and postmaster's degrees please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the President of Rice University, I confer upon those of you whose names will appear on the registrar's official list the appropriate master's degree or postmaster's diploma, and admit you to all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges appropriate to these degrees. Congratulations. Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Music please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the President of Rice University, I confer upon those of you whose names will appear on the registrar's official list the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Music, and admit you to all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges appropriate to those degrees. Congratulations. You may be seated. Graduates, as you leave here today, you will join a network of Rice Owls serving others all around the world. You are building a legacy bigger than yourself, one that extends beyond the confines of this campus and spans 112 years. We hope you will stay engaged with the university community wherever you are and keep in touch, updating Rice about all of the accomplishments that you have as an alumni. Your potential is limitless, and your impact will be profound. We are so very proud of you and excited to see the remarkable contributions you will make to this world. One more time, congratulations to all the graduates. And thank you to all of the family and friends who came to join them today. I ask you to please remain seated while the platform party recesses from the hall, followed by the graduates. Please join us in the foyer of the Shepherd School for a beverage reception directly following the receptional.